Alright, so I'm sort of back to, is it a word normality I'm looking for? I'm not too sure. So Sandra's back at work. So she's been off as you'll have heard on a previous video, she's been off for 3 weeks. It's quite a long time. And we've been really busy in them 3 weeks, sort of like virtually every day. We've been doing things, or we've been away, or we've had Christmas and New Year, and anyway, so sort of back to the routine. So following on my video that you saw where I've crashed my car, I'm in for a bit of an interesting week this week. So this afternoon, and I'm coming up to 1 o'clock now, I've been promised I'll be getting a courtesy car delivered. So it's been a case of hanging around all day so far. So fingers crossed something is going to come this afternoon. And I have been out in the front garden. So if you remember, we were cutting down a holly tree at the weekend and some other shrubbery. Anyway, we've had our green bins been empty today, so I've been in the garden. I've cleared all that up and put some more into the green bin. That's going to take about 4 weeks to clear up. And I've got some bacon in the air fryer. I've got Rasha sat here very patiently. Yeah, right, Rasha, how are you? How are you? You okay? You been a good girl? I've got Rasha sat here. So once we've had a bit of dinner, we're going to take Rasha off out for a walk, which I'll take you out with me for a minute. Come and have a look where we're going. It's cold today as well. What else have I done? I put washing away and things like that. And I'm sort of been rummaging in the fridge for food. So normally I go shopping on a Monday, and obviously I'm just having to do what we've got in. So I've got some mince that Sandra bought a few days ago. I've got some part tin of baked beans open, tin of tomatoes part open, some cooking bacon part open. So basically I'm going to throw a lot of this all into a pot with a tomato sauce and make a spag bowl basically for tea. Right, let's go and see how my bacon's doing in the air fryer. Poo stop for Rasha. I feel better, Rash. Come on then. Yeah, good girl. It's quite windy as well. It's been a bit nippy. Yeah, so another bit of a disaster as well. Last week, whilst we were away at the cottage of the nurseries, some of you will remember I went to the dentist a couple of weeks ago, and I'm petrified of the dentist. I've got a big thing about it. Anyway, yeah, it's on here. Had a front filling done and all the rest of it, and lo and behold, it's fallen out. So yeah, I need to make a dentist appointment, which again I can't really do until I got a sight of a car. Anyway, that's another wee problem. Right, so might not look like it, but I have cleared a load of those holly and rose cuttings and other cuttings. What are you doing, Rasha? Hey, you wait for the gate to open. And we've now got another bin full. So as I say, it's going to take a couple of weeks. Right, come on, Rash, let's go. Andy. Right, great guy. Delivered a car which is half decent. Well, it's a Skoda. It's got 4 doors, so it's not a noddy car. So top banana. Got my paperwork. Get inside. Get the keys. Take it for a spin around the block, and hey ho, see where we go. Right, so done 18,000, so pretty low mileage, no fuel. So I'm just going to give myself a spin around the block. I need to find out where the bloody fuel filler is. Go and fill up, and nipped a little, I think, but let's just go for a quick spin around the block first. For my record, just some observations. There is a scuff here, there is a slight dint here. That isn't me. That's arrived. That's on it. You got to watch these, because when you return the car, they can try and charge you for things that aren't here. See here, that's already on it. But yeah, pretty sound. Right, next one. It's running at the moment. It's got vapour, and he's going to put some go-go juice in it. Let's get to the petrol station and get some in it. Right, so back home, and as I said earlier, Sandra's back at work, so I'm doing tea tonight. So I mentioned I've got a spag bowl going, and as well as a pasta sauce, we have some baked beans left over and some tomatoes. But look at that there, baby. So let that simmer for another 10 minutes. Now I've got the spaghetti pasta all cooking. And we also got today, yay! Are you still getting Christmas cards down to the post strike? Anyway, yeah, Christmas card. And also, this is really random this, so I've got no idea what's going on here. But somebody, and it's not me, and it's not Sandra allegedly, who has sent me that? So yeah, a tattoo set. No idea what that's all about. Anyway, that's arrived in the post. Car's gone okay. I just put 30 quid of petrol in it, so seems to be running all right. And yeah, que sera, sera. I'm back on the road. I've even got some beer in the fridge. It was a bit tragic because I'd run out of beers earlier. Right, I'm going to I need to catch up with a couple of emails, a couple of other messages, get on with tea, and yeah, we're back to business. So thumbs up and well done to Darwin Insurance Company. They've been really good. Okay, right. Hello, Sandra.
Good evening.
Hello. What can't you believe?
Never mind.
Sandra's home. How was your tea?
Fine.
It was okay. A bit of an unusual spaghetti bolognese. You like how I used up all the bits that were out of the fridge?
It's a nice change. Did you appreciate how clean the fridge was as well?
Dude, I've not been in the little fridge.
It's immaculate. Yes, you have, because that's where the beans were.
That's where the what were?
Beans.
Beans? Why do you keep giggling when you come on top when we stand here? What have you been? Why are you laughing? Beans. Okay. Freeze the peas. Right. Anything else in there as well? Was there any old tomatoes? You're red in the face. What are you doing now? Tomatoes and beans. Ooh. Right. As you can see, Sandra's had a long day. You tired?
I'm fine. It's just like, see what I have to live with, you know. It's just like
what do you have to live with?
you.
I've not done anything.
At least you stop being grumpy anyway.
I'm never grumpy. I've got wheels. I've got 4 doors. I've got a hatchback. So our potential problems for our next road trip is going to be all right, and for my bigger road trip it's going to be all right. Just don't crash the car, whatever you do. Just don't crash the car, Sandra. Yeah.
I just hope it can be fixed. I guess we'll find out in due time.
We'll be okay. Right, so we're whatever the day is, your first day back at work in your new department, your new job, is that right?
Yeah, so I'm on new job today, old job tomorrow, and then by Friday I'll be full-time in my new job. But yeah, I had a pretty good day. Yeah, we got a lot done.
Was it good to be back after 3 weeks off?
Yeah, so what I wanted to, because I wanted that proper long break, so that I'd go in energised and refreshed and ready to crack on with things. So yeah, that worked. What?
Energised and refreshed?
Yeah, that's nothing. Like, last year was awful because I had COVID anyway, and I went in feeling grotty, and it was really, really busy, and I don't think I ever quite really recovered until now. So yeah.
So I'm guessing, like everybody else, I'm guessing really it's the first Christmas in 2 years or 3 years where we're back to some kind of normality.
Yeah, because obviously last year we didn't even get a break because we had to cancel because we had COVID, didn't we? So it was nice to get like an actual proper break when we both weren't working. And yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, no. So it's all okay. And the video that we put up with the car crash and all the rest of it, somebody says it looks like it's a breeding pair of foxes in the garden. So when me and Rasha vacate in a few weeks, you'll be able to...
She wagged the tail then.
She did, yeah. So Rasha on the floor in front of us. Maybe put out some dog food, and you might get cubs coming back to you and everything.
Or just more rats.
Yeah, shouldn't do. We've also got a couple of cats in the garden we've caught on camera as well, haven't we? We've got Tabby and a black panther type cat, like a big one, one of them. I was saying about my tattoos.
Tattoos?
Yeah, my tattoos. Yeah, hold on to that. I'll talk to yourself.
I don't know what he's on about here, chaps and chapesses. Well, they
know what I'm on about.
They're not really tattoos, are they? Like body art or something.
What does it say on there? It says tattoos. It says, what's that? How do you say that word?
It does say tattoo, but they don't look like tattoos. They just look like things you stick on. Are you going to stick them on?
No, I'm not going to stick them on. Oh, elves might want to stick them on. Has anybody spotted our elves over the recent videos? They have been in the background for many weeks. And they've come to some notorious gnomes. No, have I said gnomes? Elves. Sorry, they're not gnomes. These chaps here, they've become a bit naughty, apparently. I don't know what they've been up to.
Nothing to do with me.
They've nothing to do with me. I thought they were up in the attic in the Christmas box. But these, okay, I was calling them. I've had a long day-ish myself. These elves have been about. If you watch our last videos, you may have to squint, but they have been about. So I've been doing, as some of you know, run quite a big, large OMD Facebook group, and I've got a question and answers with Andy McCluskey, the singer from OMD, coming up, and people have been sending in questions for this Q&A, and I've just been correlating 200 questions. This has been a bit of a, well, not hard, it's just a tedious job. So so one of our other moderators, Antia, is going to, now I've done the hard work, the copy and paste, and got them down, she's going to categorise them and everything. So if you're an OMD fan, I can't tell you everything what's coming up with this interview, but anyway, if it all goes to plan, you'll enjoy it. So yeah, that's why I've got a headache.
Correlating questions.
Correlating, copying and pasting, and then
how's your website migration that's going?
My website migration. So again, anybody that's watching this who've got any interest in this little small business we've got, moving all my clients and websites from one company and server to another company and server, and it's quite a I suppose it is a bit of a techie, geeky, time-consuming task that started was in middle of December, week before Christmas. So technically speaking, I have pretty well migrated everything over, and I've got, I think, 6 clients that we need to get in touch with, and once I've got their approval of emails and all the rest of it, I can get that finished, and all being well, that'll be done and out of the way and polished by end of January. I've done pretty good with that.
What's happening to the domains?
So the domains are sitting there at the minute because we're in no rush to move them. I'll move them over a period of time.
Okay.
Just waiting for your vicar mate, the Mr. Oaktree, grumpy vicar, father, priest, whatever he's called. Don't go back to me.
Father Steve.
Yeah.
I need to drop him a message about something.
I'll give you some pictures if you want of our log pile, just saying we didn't need his oak. We will remember. Yeah. Do you want to say a big thank you to somebody who sent a little super thanks to us?
We can do. So big thank you to Tish Chat. It's nice for you to think of us, and glad you're still enjoying watching our videos.
Yep, so there you are. So again, this is just a creating content at the moment is incredibly difficult because there's not that much going on and everything. So
well, if you want, because we had this, you never want to, like, people ask about my crafty stuff, and you never want to show the crafty stuff. But I have been doing more knitting.
So coming soon to a screen near you is Sandra doing crafty stuff. So what I'll do is I'll plonk the GoPro in front of Sandra, and she can do a live of her doing crafty stuff. Do you want a live of Sandra doing crafty? You won't be able to interact. Well, we will get Sandra doing some crafty stuff. You can say you can. So sorry. That's a bag of crafty stuff. So yes, we will get some of that done. I'm not disturbed you because I thought you'd be tired when you got home from work and everything.
Well, it's not so much that you wanted help with your business stuff.
Well,
even though I've been at work all day, but this is what I have to put up.
I could do with that nailing by the end of the month, and it's put to bed then, and then I can do the other stuff when I'm away. It's complicated. So I have got a few people that I physically have got to get to go and see as well this week, including you, Debbie. So Debbie and Kaylee say they're going to miss you.
Oh.
Yeah, Debbie.
They're going to miss me?
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Yeah, they're going to miss you when I've gone. When you go.
But I'm still here.
I know, but you're not going to be on the video. So coming up, we're counting the weeks now before we depart. God, love will tear us apart. My golly.
What was it? What did surprise me? I don't even know what the right word is, but the lady that's married to my cousin, she was the lady that used to play fiddle in the band that we used to play in when I was a late teenager. Anyway, so she watched the music one, apparently.
Yeah,
I didn't even know Denise had watched that. So.
Yeah, they're called a fiddler. People who play fiddles are called fiddlers, aren't they? Fiddlers.
Correct. Yeah. So
I know that.
So we have apparently even more people watching than I even knew about. So it's like, oh, okay.
What are you laughing at?
What are you doing?
I have to make sure the elves haven't moved. I've called them gnomes before. Maybe there's been some gnomes onto the shelf. And those that have been paying any attention. So on this shelf, and again, we have been putting little things on here. So here's me and Sandra as ducks. That's Susie Duck. And there's those. And that's Sky, our old dog, and a hand-drawn picture of... sorry, this one here. I'll pull that one down and explain. Come a bit closer. You've gone out. I'll pull that one down one day, and I'll explain about something I did with the BBC a few years. 2017. I feel that long ago.
And there was, my Christmas present that wasn't like dustbin or something. I did get other Christmas presents, not just dustbins. So.
No. And so the workbench that Sandra bought me for Christmas.